next guest is an authority on Filipino cuisine. He was born and raised in the Philippines and has been the owner and chef of Cendrillon, his Filipino restaurant right here in Manhattan for the past 11 years. And I'm happy he's here to share with us a Filipino favorite, chicken adobo. Oh,
Yes.
It's very, very nice to have you here. Romy Dorotan and his sous chef, Perry Maramil. How do you say
Mamaril.
it? Mamaril, who is on the coconut horse over there. Have you ever seen a coconut horse? Look what he's doing. He's grating out that flesh of the coconut into some cheesecloth, and then you're going to make coconut milk out of that?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. And that's a beautiful, that's a beautiful tool. So, Romy.
We're doing chicken adobo, and we make also pork or squid or different, but adobo is the most popular dish in the
And is that the
Philippines.
sauce, basically, the adobo? Is that the coconut milk and the
Yes,
peppers?
it's based on vinegar,
Okay.
basically.
So a little sour.
Sour.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Philippine cuisine is based on largely on sour
Why?
ingredients.
Why? The fermented? Is that what it is? It's all about.
Partly because of the to preserve the food.
Oh, I see.
The vinegar
So it's mostly
used.
the vinegars, the
Yes.
different kinds.
Uh-huh.
And we're using an unusual vinegar today. It's made out of sugarcane.
Sugar cane.
And sukang, how do you say that?
Ilocos.
Ilocos.
It refers to the region in the Philippines where they make that.
Well, of the 7,100 islands that are in the archipelago, which island did you come from?
I'm in Luzon,
Uh-huh.
but in the southeastern part of Luzon, the Bicol region,
Uh-huh.
it's known for its use of coconut milk and chilies.
Well, what do you do with the chicken?
We're gonna cut this into 6 parts
Okay.
and then marinate it.
And should I mix up this? Should I
Yes, you
up the
can mix
sauce?
this up with
Okay, so-
soy sauce
Okay.
and
Quarter of a cup of soy, and the recipe will be on the web at marthastewart.com. And,
soy sauce, sugar cane,
And
vinegar.
12 cloves of garlic, peeled and smashed.
Uh-huh.
Whole black peppers that are just sort of crushed, right? Half a tablespoon.
Yes.
Oh, I love black pepper. And bay leaves. Should I crush them up a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 bay leaves. And so you use all parts of the chicken, right?
And these are the chilies.
Oh,
You can.
These are bird's eye chilies,
Yes,
right?
uh-huh.
Very, very pungent. And break them like that? Just break them?
If you want. Yes.
If I want? Yes? Well, you have to make them.
To make it
Yeah.
hotter.
And
Yeah.
don't touch the seeds. 1.5 cups of that wonderful sugarcane vinegar. If you can't find this, what other kind of vinegar could one use?
You can use rice vinegar, cider vinegar.
Okay, so unfermented rice vinegar and.
Yeah.
And do you have the coconut milk? So show us how you did that.
Just started from the edge, work it out.
So that is, show that little part of the tool though, the horse. That has a serrated edge and it just grates the coconut out of the shell. Very nice. And then how do you make the milk?
So we're gonna squeeze it.
So that same tool exists in India. I've seen Indians use that.
Mostly in Asia, they use this.
So that's the grated coconut, and all this juice comes right out of that coconut. And so, fantastic. So we need 1 cup, right?
It's about a cup.
So it took how many coconuts to get this 1 cup?
2, 3.
Okay, so whatever is
You
here
just
we'll
need 1
use.
cup.
Okay,
Yeah.
there,
That's great.
perfect. Okay, there. That is fabulous. And you can use canned coconut milk, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is our marinating liquid. And you pour that over the chicken?
Over the chicken. And you can marinate it for at least 2 hours or overnight.
Overnight's okay?
Yeah.
And then it turns...
Here we have already
Okay, so it
marinated.
turns this color?
Yeah, because of the coconut milk.
Oh, I see.
Okay, later one.
So it gets thicker, or the
yes.
juice gets much
Yeah,
thicker and settles. And then this is, I like this pot.
Yes.
So this is what you cook in?
Sometimes.
Yeah. But is it essential to the recipe, or could you make it in a metal
Can you
pot?
make? You can make it in a stainless steel pot or enamel glazed.
But this is a clay pot, so I can put the flame on.
Yes.
Okay. So is this a Chinese pot or?
This is made with in China,
Okay. So
so we can.
So you put the same juice in the pot too.
Yes. And this pot, you have to soak it in water to make it more durable.
Right, to ready it for cooking.
For cooking.
I have a teapot like that I make my herbal tea in. It's sort of the same kind of pot. And you can buy that in stores that sell Asian foodstuffs and cooking utensils. So, and this should be
you let
covered
this,
for how long?
Yeah, you let it boil and then let it simmer for at least about 25 to 30 minutes.
And that's it?
Yes.
Well,
And
we'll
then-
continue to let our chicken adobo cook. When we come back, we'll finish it up with a simple side dish. You'll love it. We're back with Chef Romy Dorotan, and we're about to finish up his wonderful recipe for the popular Filipino dish, chicken adobo. So it's very easy.
Yeah, it's
you know?
very easy.
So the chicken is almost coming to a boil. When it does, you cook it for how long? Covered?
25 to 30 minutes.
And look at the gorgeous color it is when it's done. It's fabulous looking. And then, it's not quite done because then you take the chicken pieces out, put them on a baking sheet, and put them under the broiler until they get a wonderful golden brown color, and reduce the sauce until it's about that much. And so we have some chicken in the broiler. But Romy wants to show us this beautiful, is this mustard greens?
Greens, and there are two kinds here. This one is the regular, you can get it from the supermarket. And this is, I got this from Chinatown.
Fantastic.
So different. So a little garlic. Make sure it's very hot. And we'll put some fish sauce.
So we have two different kinds of mustard greens, a curly mustard and a straight
and
mustard.
the-
Do you leave the ribs in or not?
You can use that also, yes.
Okay.
But put it.
And you're sauteing
I
in...
saute it in oil and garlic and the fish sauce.
What kind of oil do you use?
I use canola
No oil, nice and fresh.
But you can use peanut also.
Okay. And I just want you to see, this is coming to a boil now, and we can just cover the pot and simmer, right?
Yes.
So this is basically a stir fry. Lovely.
And we'll have to broil it to make it crisp.
I have some in the broiler right here. So gorgeous. So it gets crispy and brown. Now, Romy, put this on the big banana leaf.
Yes.
Oops.
Sorry.
Fantastic. It looks so good like that. And then you pour the sauce over it.
Yes.
Well, that looks good enough to eat tonight, don't you think?
Beautiful.
Fantastic. With a, oh, here's a little clove of garlic that looks so good. So you want to pour that over? And this is how Romy would serve the rice. And is this banana leaf, Joe?
Yes.
And cut up and beautiful steamed rice. What kind of rice do you use?
I use jasmine rice.
It's light and fluffy and very fragrant. And the Philippines grow all their rice too, don't they?
Yeah, we do.
Beautiful.
And we have different.
Just perfect.
Different.
So there you have a fantastic meal from the Philippines. We're going to be right back with another performance from the Kinding Sindoh fan dancer. So just wait.